And people think that if there is a commercial aeroplane that meets with an accident, simply you can open the window and jump. If you are somewhat heroic, you can save your life and probably you can save the lives of so many uncles and aunties around. But really, is it so? Can a layman jump out of the window of an aeroplane that is going to meet with an accident? That's a wonderful question. I tell you, it is just impossible. Because we are flying at an altitude of say 11 kilometers. Outside, there will be very low temperature and the internal force creates a disaster and instantaneous death possibly it leads to. If you want to jump out of an aeroplane, well, you need a little bit training. What kind of training? Well, that is about skydiving. Several sessions of guided training is needed to be successful. Moreover, commercial aeroplanes don't have the parachutes. Definitely there are no parachutes in commercial aeroplanes because that is not viable. Therefore, in fighter aeroplanes there are parachutes and there are parachutes in certain sorties about which we don't know much. But at the moment, here is the experience of a gentleman who made a maiden skydiving. Is Mr. Praveen Kumar. Oh, how he felt. There's a tremendous, a pleasant, I would say, scary tension that triggered the end and adrenaline. Now we have traveled together and we are going to have first-hand information. We are going to have an interview with the gentleman, Mr. Praveen Kumar. He is being supported by Mr. Vikram Vedala. And we had a wonderful time together today. And notice there are certain clippings I am going to post along with this video about what actually happened. Now it is a cool interview, right? First of all, here is a question. Here you can see meet Mr. Praveen.
Hello.
Hi Praveen.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you.
Thank you. Likewise.
Sir, when you plan to skydive first and how you got the idea and you please tell what are the background preparations for this and where it happened actually.
I think I was always interested since college years for these kind of sports. And I think it started with paragliding, which is a much less feat. Like it's not like as big as skydiving, but it's still fun and you get the experience of being airborne. It started with that, and then I always wanted to skydive, but today got the opportunity and did that. So in terms of preparation, nothing much, just go ahead with courage and with a lot of
That's the most
excitement.
Important thing. Yeah. Most important thing. Now let me come back. How much you paid, where it happened and how it happened actually? How much you paid for the first time?
So a tandem sky jump from 13,000 costed $500.
13,000 feet?
13,000 feet. And
roughly 4 kilometers, I think.
yes.
Oh, that's really...
And that includes the price of video as well. If you exclude the price of video, it's only $350.
Canadian dollars?
Yes, Canadian dollars. And it happened in Montreal.
Oh.
Yes, Quebec.
So did you make any exercise before actually skydiving? Did they give any kind of interview? Were you not scared really?
I was not scared. It was cool. Instructors are pretty cool as well. They'll just give you some basic hand training and just instructional video on what happens. And then they'll just adjust. They'll repeat the same thing once you're on board the flight as well before the jump. And no exercise as such, just go
any
with the
breathing
flow.
exercise or anything you to plug your ears or anything something actually, because what I understand, at high altitude it will be very cool and there will be very low pressure outside. There can be problem like that, right?
Yes, so it will become a problem in case your ears get blocked. Just hold your block your nose and puff your cheeks out, and that do that repeated once they open the parachute. So that will unblock your ears. The best is once you're on ground, maybe it'll take like 5 to 10 minutes for you to orient back, and that should be fine enough. And then have some good tea or good coffee after your jump. It will definitely help you.
After your jump, post hours we can see later on, but there no special dress is needed.
So usually not, but they gave a suit, and it's good that they gave a suit because it's quite cold out. And you feel the air pushing your face back, but since you have the suit, You won't feel the air pushing your arms and legs. And likewise, when you land as well, you land on you land on your legs basically. So in case you just basically slide. So having that suit helps you kind of slide instead of damaging your clothes and stuff like that.
No, actually, when you are jumping, was it so scary? Suddenly they open the door and throw you out.
No.
No, don't throw me like shouting. All that is there.
No, so I was the first one to jump out. So at around like 5,000-6,000 feet, they opened the door, and basically since I was outside, I was allowed to put my hand out and feel the air actually.
Was it very cool?
Yeah, it was very cold.
Okay.
And likewise, before the jump for a few seconds, they actually make you just lean on at the edge, and then you jump. So those few seconds kind of just prepare you for what's happening. But yeah, ultimately when you flip over and face the ground again, you probably stop breathing for a few seconds and then you should be back to normal. So yeah.
No running, no sir, no water in the eyes.
No,
You are
no.
normal. No shivering.
No, nothing like that.
Oh my God. Heart was thumping like anything.
Yeah, I did, but I think it was fine by the time I reached the ground. So yeah.
So you want to try again?
Oh, definitely. This time maybe 18,000 feet. So that's even there. So that's a couple of minutes more free fall than the first one. And likewise, yeah, more height and then more free fall time especially.
Do you think this kind of training is advantageous to a common man like anybody?
Yes, I think if you basically break your fears, you get the idea of you can face anything in the future. Likewise, yeah, build your courage, build your trust that you can, survive. So yeah.
But for this type of skydiving training, is there any age limit or is there any limitation?
Usually, to my knowledge, no. Because there are a couple of people who seem quite old, but there was a solo diver as well who was old.
Okay.
And you might say, yeah, he's quite old. I can't guess the age, but I would say probably 50 plus. But he also did a solo dive. So I think probably no, because you're weightless. You don't need a lot of muscle strength or anything to do any of the things. But yeah, some bit of technical training for the parachute is required. Yeah.
So if you make several jumps, you can help others to jump.
Oh
too.
yeah, of course. Yes.
So did they give you any certificate?
Yeah, they did give me a certificate.
If possible, would you show me the certificate,
yes.
sir?
Sure.
If it is there. Because when once you make any adventure, if it is acknowledged, there will be its own thrill, right?
Of course.
So we would like to have, that. Yeah, you can see.
So this is my certificate.
Oh,
So that's my name written, and that's the first tandem jump I did.
okay.
And yeah, if you are more interested, they give you what kind of program you have to do next for a solo dive. So it's called the Progressive Free Fall Program, where you learn how to control the parachutes, be stable in a jump, and other things. So yeah.
That's really interesting, and I feel honored to have the discussion with you.
Sure.
And we must thank Mr. Vikram for his kindly help because he sponsored this program. Hi, Mr. Vikram. What is your impression? You want to try this kind of skydiving all by yourself next time?
Of course. It's
When you
very-
plan to do it, sir?
I'd like to do it along with my wife, so I'm just waiting for that
So,
opportunity.
hope that you will do it and I will make an interview with you soon. I wish you all the best. I
Thank you.
encourage youngsters to do adventures. And why? I am also a youngster. I can also do adventures. I'm waiting for my term. Thank you very much for watching our video. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.